What's happening, peoples? Welcome back, welcome back.
I'm back, you gold taxes!
If this is your first time finding my channel, the name of my channel is in the intro. Who am I? I'm Uncle L. You call me Unc for short. Why? Because I'm old as hell, and I'm somebody's uncle. And I'm that uncle that tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Rest in peace, Pops. Thank you to all my new subs. The numbers keep ticking up. It's surprising me. Lord have mercy. Last time I checked, it was 543, I think, something like that. And just in the middle of September, about 6 weeks ago, maybe 7 weeks ago, I was at 170. So man, shout out to everybody that's pulling up with me. Thank you so much. Today, I got another part of my series. This is why men don't approach. I mean, it's so easy to make these because the material is everywhere. With that said, let's get into the content.
Just got back from a date. I think I'll just... How do you freeze eggs?
You are lucky to be in my presence. The art of chasing does not exist anymore. The art of proper courting a woman does not exist anymore.
I agree.
Yeah. And I just want to feel...
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you,
We don't care.
I used to think, why am I single? Is there something wrong with me? And then I went to therapy and realized, yes, there actually is. I am the problem.
You don't say!
Men are very different. They don't court you. Whatever happened to flowers?
I went on a first date, and when I opened the door, my man was at my front door, and I was like, "Whoa!" right? And then he hit me with the Rico. He pulled the flowers out, and I was like, "Wow, this is different, right?" So I'm not even paying attention. I brush past this, trying to walk down the steps and get to the door, right? Because I'm not paying attention. I'm just so not used to it, and it just hasn't I just didn't have a lot of practice. He opened my car door. I get inside. He closed the door. I immediately went to my group chat. It's weird.
Chivalry is dead, and women killed it.
This is a serious question for the guy. I have this conversation with my female friends, I think I'm not even kidding, once a week. So I'm just curious what the real reasoning is behind it. But most of my girlfriends say that whenever they're out, they never get approached by guys, ever.
What's one thing you miss about your ex?
The
Fuck her ass. Are you annoyed that she misses that? Nah. You don't care? She belongs to the streets.
She belongs to the streets.
She belongs... do you have anything to say about that? This is really sad. I feel like you should have a hug now or something. Just make it up. Yeah, there we go.
boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Resolved.
What do you bring to the table?
Everything. I got 2 kids, you know what I mean? So everything. If you're willing to provide for my kids, then everything.
Everything like what?
My kids, my life, my mental health, everything, everything.
What?
Are you crazy?
Yeah, ladies, it's not hard to figure out why we don't approach. I mean, first off, we never know what type of attitude we're gonna get. We never know if we're your type. There's a multitude of reasons why we don't approach, and it has nothing really to do with fear. That's women want to say it's fear or intimidation, and no, y'all are not nice. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Y'all are not nice. And then you gotta add into the fact that women say things like,
Leave women alone.
Please do not approach me.
Stop approaching women.
Leave women alone.
so why would we approach? What's the point in it? Well, we're going to approach you so we can volunteer to pay for the date and and come pick you up and do everything and be entertaining and jump through hoops and do all this other shit.
How about new?
Nah, it's not worth it. And then for the big girl that was shaped like a snowman, Jesus Lord, big old belly. The guy asked her what she brings to the table. She says, everything. I bring my kids, and I bring my mental health. And if you can help me with my kids, I bring everything to the table. What? Well, I mean, what does that even mean? I don't even think she understood what she meant, because I damn sure didn't. It's easier to sit at the house and play some video games or Hell, go to the gym or go to the bar by ourselves, because when we go by ourselves, the tab is not as expensive.
More money, more money, more money.
So, yeah, that's why we don't approach. Let's continue.
So, I have a question for men. What's going on? Why don't you guys approach women anymore?
If you can buy $30K for a car, you can pay $30K for me.
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That's the least amount of my money. The least?
Get that French toast out of here.
No, obviously, it can be what? A payment plan? I'm done with the payment plan.
Can you do like a down payment? Like,
Obviously.
I have a question. Do men come with communication or do we have to buy that separately?
No. Do women come with a decoder from all those hints y'all be speaking in?
I just don't know what's going to happen, and I'm worried that I'm and all my friends and like we're all going to end up single.
I realized today that I have nothing to offer a man. Nothing. And I feel like it took, number one, it took me 32 years to realize it, because I just found that out today. So I was today years old when I realized it. And then it took me a lot of pride swallowing to be able to admit it.
Le who? The her.
Yeah. You had the first young lady ask, the chocolate young lady ask, well, man, I have a serious question. Why don't you approach? And then right behind that, you had the Muslim lady. I thought they were supposed to be devout and more pious than other women, but she straight up said, yeah, I need $30,000. If you can spend $30,000 on the car, you can spend $30,000 on me.
Brother, what's that?
Look, little mama, what makes you a $30,000 investment? You know what an individual can do with $30,000? How you can turn that 30 into 35, and then that 35 into 42, and that 42 into 50. No, you're not worth no $30,000. I'm sorry, no woman is worth that much money. Get those crazy thoughts out of your head, please. And then the next young lady gonna ask, do men come with do y'all come with some type of decoder? We're plainly spoken. We say what we mean. But as a caveat, I will say, a lot of times men stop saying what's on their mind and what they mean if they get their head chewed off every time we express our feelings.
Message.
Then that just stops. It goes out the window. We don't do that anymore. And then the last young lady, she said she was 32 years old before she realized she brought nothing to the table.
Just plain stupid.
And that's a humbling realization to have, especially in your 30s. I imagine she must have been really attractive in her 20s to get that far without really asking herself, what value does she bring to a man? But yeah, ladies, this is the dating market. This is what we're facing. And I'm not saying on the other side, ladies don't have it hard, but ladies seem to pick the dudes that aren't worth a damn. And the ones that are worth a damn, y'all ignore. So let's continue.
I'm also a stripper.
Ain't nothing but a calm bucket.
Now, what is...
Damn!
Ooh. All right, well, Nucci, that is all the balloons popped.
Rejected.
But we do thank you so much for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for her, guys.
Thank you, guys.
So the problem that men are having with women is that there are women who are 6s and they're trying to land men who are 10s. And so you have this huge population of women going for this teeny tiny population of men. So what I would recommend to women is to really get real about your level, right? Like, don't lower your standards, just get real about where you measure up. So if you can look in the mirror and be like, okay, you know what? I'm a solid 6, maybe 7, right? So then find other 6s and 7s. There are so many, right? The problem is people are cutting off their odds of meeting people because they're trying to date in this tiny window of people who aren't really for you.
No, ma'am. The problem is those women that you were saying are 6s are really 4s and 3s.
He ain't lying.
And because of dating apps, those 3s and those 4s have been getting plowed by 7s, 8s, and 9s, sometimes a 10.
Let him cook.
I'm gonna let him. Let him.
In the past, without the dating apps, those women did not have access to those guys and they would not dare approach them. But with the dating apps, they can approach them on the low, come to the house on the low, get smashed on the low, and get sent back to their house.
He's got a point.
And because of that, these chicks tend to start believing that's their level. Well, I was able to get that guy to have sex with me. Men can have sex with women we're not attracted to or we don't like. We can. A lot of women can't do that. They have to at least like you to allow access to their body. We're different that way. A second problem that lady's gonna run into if she tries to settle is she's gonna have a sort of resentment towards that man because she's always gonna feel like she can do better, even though that guy's on her level because she got smashed by the Chads and the Tyrones and the 7, 8s, and 9s. So it's not worth it. And then when these chicks are ready to settle down, they started off as a 4, 3, or 4. And then you put on the fact that they're not trying to settle down till they're older, mid-30s. So now you got a chick that was a 4 in her 20s trying to settle down in her 30s. Wonder how that's gonna work. Let's continue.
And men, where are they? I keep seeing that video. They're hiding. All of your videos of, screaming and saying how much you hate men and your icks because I don't know they breathe. They just decided they're going to be hiding for a while. They're done. They're taking a vacation from women. They're probably at home. If they're not at work, they're at home. And they're just watching TikToks of women horrified, being very, very happy that they made their choice to just be single and choose peace over crazy toxicity.
She's got a point.
Guys be like, I miss her so much. Baby, what do you miss? The days you always had to pay for? Your bank account always being empty? Or all the lies she told you? Forget her. You deserve better.
I like this one.
Hi. Sorry to bother you. Are you single? Yes. Okay, I will take the chair. Thank you.
Gotcha, bitch.
Emotional damage.
What's your body count?
2, 3.
3. What was yours again?
Mine's 1.
Why the fuck you lying?
1?
1.
3.
3? What the hell?
Yeah, you got multiplied by 3.
No. Oh my god. No, literally 1. Like
Every girl lies.
Exactly, y'all lying, right?
Every girl on here, I guarantee, are lying.
Yeah, all 3 of those chicks gave those ridiculously low numbers. And then the particular chick said, oh, it's only 1. And dude said, oh, so it's 3? And she was like, what? And he was like, yeah, you got to multiply it times 3. No, sir. That was the old math. We have now went through a period of hyper-hoflation. Now you got to multiply that number times 5, possibly 6. So if they tell you they've only been with 5 guys, you can say she's been with somewhere between 25 and 30. If she says she's been with 10 guys, it's somewhere between 50 and 60. Believe that.
Believe it. Believe it. I saw a video the other day. A girl's like, men are afraid to come up to us. They're not afraid to come up to you. I mean, maybe some feel a little insecure, but by and large, they're just like, I don't need this aggravation today. I don't need some diva aggravation today because more often than not, what do? Nasty, like a little attitude, puckered lips. You know the puckered lip. They're tired. They're tired. They're tired of getting made fun of. They're tired of being, abused. They're tired of getting, oh, I'm a meme now. Because why? Because I looked your way for 2 seconds in the gym?
There are a lot of single mothers who go after weak men. A lot of women will tell you, being a stepdaddy is honorable. They know damn well that man ain't gonna get nothing out of it. They know damn well that they can up and leave, take half of his income, get alimony. Depending on if they are able to swindle him into legally adopting the children, they can put him on child support. In certain states, you don't even have to have the man legally adopt him. If you can prove that he played a father figure role, you can put that man on child support. When men decide to take on responsibilities that are not theirs, they're taking a very big risk. I do not see how it's worth it. Women are usually the ones that leave the relationships. Imagine getting into a relationship with a woman, she got a child, you become attached to the child, then she up and leave.
knowing you got an attachment to that child, and then she look at you and say, "You're not your kid, no way." Women do it all the time. A lot of women do it. And
Wow, that clip could have went into my Why Men Avoid Single Mom series, but it wound up in this one instead. Yeah, that's another reason why we don't date. Too many of you chicks come to the table with 1 to 5 kids by 1 to 5 dudes, and y'all are in more need of help than y'all are a mate or someone that you want to settle down with, someone that you actually like. You know, you might like him a little bit, but you're paying more attention to his wallet. And because of that, some of these women were being manipulative and playing games. And men have started coming to the situation where you want to play games?
I'm your huckleberry. That's just my game.
Ladies, as men, we adapt. And we have adapted to this dating market. It used to be we would date single moms.
Ew!
Used to be we would pick you up and take you on dates.
Ew!
Used to be we would volunteer to help you out and pay for this and pay for that.
Ew!
If you were our girlfriends, we don't even put those titles on you anymore because a lot of us understand that we're part of a roster. You're not ours. It's just our turn. Let's continue.
You listen to what our young women, what comes out of their mouths these days. When they ask somebody, what do you bring to the table? Say, look at me now.
I am the table.
What do you bring to the table? Our women don't say, I have brains, I can do this, I can help you take your business to the next level. They think this is the table. I have breasts, I have nyash.
What do you bring to the table?
I'm not going to answer this question. This is just something that I wouldn't answer in a date. I'm not going to answer here.
Fine.
I'm not going to answer how many books I've read.
Okay.
It's that power dynamic.
What do you expect men to bring to the table?
Integrity, clarity, consistency, strong connection to divinity, not necessarily religion, but some kind of purpose-based lifestyle.
So what is the female equivalent of that?
The same.
Then why wouldn't you just say that at the table when he asks you?
Gotcha, bitch!
What are you bringing to this so-called table?
Me, for myself, I work a 9-to-5. I'm a single mother. I take care of my kid. I pay my own bills.
But that's everything that you do for yourself. What are you bringing to the table as far as a relationship?
You're an adult. Everything you listed is you just being a human adult. So I expect you to be independent. Just like I'm independent, Ace is independent, Jew is independent. We do everything for ourselves. Like a lot of women's personality trait is that I'm strong, independent, and don't need no man.
Yeah, those last 3 clips illustrate why a lot of men have checked out of the dating market. You can't even ask a woman what they bring to the table.
I am the table.
I am the table.
I am the table. I am the table.
What they bring to the table without them getting offended. You know the ones that get offended? The ones that only got box to bring to the table. Because once they hear that question, they realize, oh my God, what do you mean? What do I bring to the table? I bring this coochie. It's not enough. They realize immediately that it's not enough. And a lot of those chicks, what did the chick in the 3rd clip say? He asked, Eli from Daily Wrap-Up Crew asked, what do you bring to the table? She said, well, I bring my kids and I take care of myself and blah, blah, blah. Well, how is that going to help a man in a relationship? Those are the burdens you bring to the table. What positive attributes do you bring to the table? And then the chick from the whatever clip said, I'm not going to answer this question because it sets up some type of power dynamic. And
blah, 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 yakety schmackety.
But then when you flip the script, she gets to ask what the man brings to the table. And she had a list of things the dude had to bring to the table. And then what the young lady say? What the young lady say? Why didn't you say that? And then for the original, the first part of the clip, when it sounds like an African fellow, he was saying the same thing. You ask a woman what they bring to the table, they point at their body. Ladies, your bodies can only be fun for so long. Are you funny? Do you know how to cook? Am I gonna be the one that has to do all the talking? Or can you be fun and entertaining just like me? Is it going to be boring if I'm not the one finding something to do?
I make you laugh. I'm here to amuse you.
What do you bring to the table? What do you bring to my life that will make my life better and make you worth bringing into my life? We need to start asking it like that. That'll probably piss them off too. Anywho, thank y'all for pulling up. I really appreciate you. I'm up to, the last time I checked, I was up to like 541, 542, something like that. Man, y'all are coming through for me, man. All these channels and on this platform, and y'all keep pulling up with me, man. I appreciate it so much. Thank y'all. Please give me a like. Please give me a share. Please give me a sub. I got this video from a cat named Darius M. I'm gonna link the original video in the description. Go over there, give him a like, give him a sub, give him a share, and I'll see you on the next one. Toodles.